Right, so next I'm going to assess resisted range of motion of the shoulder. So just to make it easier on the patient, so he's not really fighting gravity, I'm just going to have him lying supine. Since his right shoulder is the injured shoulder, I'm first going to start with left. So I'm just going to ask him to flex his shoulder about 90 degrees with elbow extended. Good. So with all these motions, I'm going to try and just stabilize the scapula as best I can. And so now I'm just going to apply a posterior force to test his flexion. So I'm going to test for about 5 seconds and rate it a grade out of 5. So I'm going to be pressing down. He's trying to go into flexion. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now I'm trying to push him up into flexion. He's going to try and extend. So for 5 seconds. Ready? Good. Now I'm going to try and push him in to test his horizontal abduction strength. So ready? Good. Now I'm going to test his horizontal adduction strength while I'm going to try and pull him out into horizontal abduction. Ready? So those are all 5 out of 5. Any pain? No. Okay. Next I'm going to have him slightly abduct to about 20 degrees. Good. And so I'm going to first check abduction. So I'm going to try and pull him in into adduction. So ready? Good, that seemed pretty strong, 5 out of 5. And now I'm going to try and pull him out into a horizontal abduction. He's going to try and pull in. So this is testing horizontal adduction. Good, next I'm going to have his elbows in. So I'm just going to test, first I'm going to test his internal rotation strength, so stabilizing the scapula. I'm going to try and pull out like this, and he's going to try and just keep it steady in this position. So ready? Good, and then I'm going to try and push him in. He's going to try and push out, so I'm testing his external rotation strength. Ready? Good. Next, I'm going to have him abduct to about 90 with his elbow bent. So next, I'm just going to assess his internal rotation strength. So I'm going to try and push him out into external rotation. He's just going to try and hold it here. So have it like this, actually. Ready? Good, and now I'm going to try and push him down into internal rotation. He's going to try and extend. Ready? Good, so any pain with those? No. So those seemed all 5 out of 5 strength. Now I'm just going to go to the injured shoulder and do the same thing. So you're going to abduct to about 90 degrees, stabilizing the scapula. So we've cleared joints above and below, so it's okay if I just have my hand at the distal aspect of his humerus. So I'm going to try and push down. Actually, this will be easier. Push down, so I'm going to test his flexion strength. So ready? 5 out of 5. Now I'm going to try and push him into extension. Ready? Or push him into flexion, testing his extension. That's good. Now I'm going to try and push him out into horizontal abduction, and I'm going to test his horizontal adduction strength. Ready? Good. Now I'm going to try and push him into horizontal adduction. He's going to go into horizontal abduction. Ready? Good. Those are all 5 out of 5. Any pain? No. Okay. Next, I'm just going to have him horizontally abduct to about 20-30 degrees. Stabilizing the scapula again. So I'm going to try and push him into adduction. He's going to try and abduct. Ready? Good. Next, I'm going to try and push him out into abduction. He's going to try and bring his arm closer to his body, which is testing adduction. Ready? Okay. Those are 5 out of 5. So his elbow is going to come into his body. I'm just going to assess internal and external rotation. So I'm going to try and pull him into external rotation. He's going to try and resist and go into internal rotation. Ready? Good. And now I'm going to try and push him out, or push him in, sorry, and he's going to try and push out. So this is testing external rotation at 0 degrees. Good. So I'm just going to have his elbows up towards his body at 90 degrees with elbows bent. Stabilizing the scapula. So now I'm going to try and push him into external rotation. He's just trying to resist, so I'm testing internal rotation. Ready? Okay, that seemed pretty good. No fatigue there. And then I'm going to try and push him into internal rotation. He's going to try and externally rotate. Okay, so those were both 5 out of 5 compared to the other side. Any pain? Nope. All right, so those were all 5 out of 5 with no fatigability or deficits in strength.